E aí pessoal, voltamos com mais um episódio de Thecnomancer. Estamos aqui agora nesse campo de reabilitação, tentando resgatar um Thecnomancer do grupo Aurora para poder decifrar aquela parada que a gente achou lá naqueles escrombos. Eu peguei uma chave, eu ainda não sei para que ela serve. Ah, devia ter descido por aqui antes.
Can't go through here.
Não me diga. Tem sempre que ir pro caminho mais difícil.
How'd you get here? The hell happened to you?
Lieutenant, can't you tell your own work? You wanted to arrest me at any cost. Well, here's the cost. To me. What did you think they did to deserters and rebels, huh? Send them on vacation? Welcome to my hell. They like to get rough. I believe they smile. I'm just about done bleeding, though. You should have just killed me. Same result, just cleaner.
Lamento que você tenha parado aqui, meu amigo, mas eu vou tentar te ajudar.
I'm sorry, Boris. I just can't do anything else for you.
You tried, though, my friend. Farewell.
Eu tentei te ajudar, mas falhou.
Isha, are you alright?
Se eu tivesse alguns níveis a mais de ciência, eu poderia ter salvo ele.
Hey, are you Professor Charles Seeker?
I am. And you? You are... What is a Thecnomancer, one of them?
Long story, Professor. Just know I'm a friend of Scott's. We looked for you in Ophir. Even got our hands on some of your notes, but,
My research notes? On Thecnomancers? How? I coded them to make sure those ASC thugs couldn't read them. Did you manage to read them?
I just gave him to Scott.
Oh, good. Good. I'm sure he deciphered them with no trouble. Scott's eccentric, I know, a little unstable even, especially since he lost his child. Even still, he is the greatest mind in abundance. A genius who's focused his research on people like you. Thecnomancers. I'm sure my notes, which I pray no one but you and Scott will see, will be a great service to him. I was able to prove nothing, really, but my work pointed to a high probability that the abilities of your kind stemmed from what Earthlings called gene therapy.
Terapia genética.
Not sure what that means, Professor.
Yes, of course. They modified genes to cure disease, provoked mutations, modifications that got passed on to offspring as well. Look, in theory, at least. A theory I will never get to test now, I'm afraid. Being held here. Well, I suppose it's better this way. Undeniably incredible research, but research that could also, unfortunately, lead to the enslavement of your kind. Cast you as just another mutation to be contained, you know, afraid of what they don't know. And while I'm sure there was good intention in their creation of your mutation, no one can say what that reason is.
Can you keep this a secret, Professor?
My lips are sealed, now and forever. No one else will ever be privy to my research.
Thank you, Professor. Take care.
Você vai ficar sentado justamente aí, sem fazer nada. Ótimo, mais cara pra bater. Eu nem lembro de você, filha. Tem certeza de que quer me bater mesmo? Vai fazer o que, né?
Hello, I'm looking for someone. A rather old man. He was locked up here because
He is not sure, but he believes he recognized that the old man had the Aurora way of speaking. but he thinks that...
Thank you very much for the information. Hello. I'm looking for a prisoner.
There are no Thecnomancers here. He would be killed right away or sent to a camp as a prisoner of war. It's supposed to get us to think right again. Sorry,
Maybe he hid what he was. He used to live far from the corporation. Maybe they mistook him for...
It could be George. I've always thought that he had a funny way of talking. He works as a mechanic. He really looks burned out. But the funny thing is, I once heard him say he was barely 50. You think he was at least 20?
That could be him. Thecnomancy tends to age us faster. Thank you. Hello, I'm looking...
A man? He doesn't...
Alright, I understand. I'm looking for an old man. He's...
Well, you're looking for him in the wrong place. It's true that there's a guy with a funny way of speaking.
Who is that man?
His name's George. An old guy, as you said, and
This could mean that he studied within the elite in the corporate. Hello, I'm looking for a man. A man in your age range. Thecnomancer.
A Thecnomancer? Here. You must be mistaken, my boy. There is no Thecnomancer here. The prisoners of war are sent elsewhere. Here we are taught to think like good citizens of abundance.
How old are you? 70?
50 years old, but I had a hard life. Unfortunately, that leaves its mark.
Like Thecnomancy takes its toll as well.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know anything about Thecnomancy. You should talk to someone else.
I've heard that mechanics isn't your forte. It's a good hideout, isn't it?
The person who told you that I'm not good is simply bad-mouthing me.
If you say so. But this doesn't explain the way you speak. Polished for a mechanic. Listen, let's cut to the chase. Just let me look at your temples and that'll be it.
You are the pain in the neck, you know that. Very well. I am the one you are looking for, and your relentless questioning puts me in jeopardy if the word gets out here.
I specifically came to this camp in order to find you. You brought back a dome lost in the sands, a tablet that I'm unable to translate.
It is written in the settlers' coded language, one they use for the important data. By all means, I can translate it, but this type of thing can take time, and I can't do it here.
Come with us to Noctis. I am sure that you'll find a place to stay.
Noctis?
City of the Merchants. It's an independent city. There you won't have to fear Aurora or Abundance.
Well then, I'll follow you.
It shows enormous strength and courage to be able to hide so much in such a place.
You did the same thing, Phobos. Went back into the pen in no fear, passing yourself off as someone else.
Perhaps in some ways, but I was driven by a will to save my people.
Let's go. Boy, am I glad to leave this place.
Me too. I don't care where you take me. Anywhere is better than prison.
It stank like fucking death in there. I don't know what to say. I feel ashamed. I'm from Abundance. What they do to people in there. Inhuman.
To think that even Ophir looks like a paradise after seeing such a place. I am grateful, however, for we managed to save a few souls.
You okay, Nisha?
No, not really. I don't want to talk about it right now.
I get that the place could have triggered some bad memories. I'm sorry, Nisha.
Indolo, this is Patience, the Thecnomancer you told me about.
Ah, nice. Free of that shadow-forsaken labor camp. Must have been a living hell. A sincere pleasure to meet you.
Yes, nice to be free, but to be honest, I'm now stuck with no place to go. Can't and won't go back to Aurora. And Abundance was always so accommodating that I can't imagine the hospitality if they had known about my talents. Damn the ASC. And ever since my little desert refuge has been discovered, it's become a tad less cozy. Here I am, no roof, no real belongings. Only thing I have is this guy here who won't leave me alone until I translate some ancient text for him.
Well, I can't help with Mr. Mancer's needs for a translator, but I can give you a roof. It's the Noctis way, for we say, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Welcome to your new home, patients. There are some empty houses in the northern part of the city. I'm sure we can set you up there.
Thank you, and a sincere pleasure to meet you, Dandolo.
Agora tem que esperar esse cara terminar de decifrar esse negócio.
Hi, Nisha.
Hi, Zach.
Hello, Phobos.
Hello, Zakara.
Aparentemente deve ter outra coisa pra fazer aqui. Scott continua sumido. Eu esqueci de perguntar.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia.
Hey. Hey, back.
Ainda tô pesado. Vamos fazer a hora se apressar um pouco mais para eu pegar as missões logo.
Where?
Mutant. Haven't the slightest. There's an abundance outpost there. Might have been taken there by force. From what my informants told me, he looked like he was in a precarious...
Thanks for the info, Dandolo. Owe you one.
Parece que ele foi sequestrado. Eu saí apertando, não deu nem pra ver o que estava escrito. Mas ele foi pego por alguém. Tinha que ser esse velho idiota mesmo. Por aqui não há nada. Caraca, mano. Eu ainda sempre perco porque esses personagens ficam escrevendo pro lado errado. Que isso? Que negócio é esse? Caraca! Filha da mãe me puxou pra perto dele. Voltei lá do quinto dos infernos. Levanta. Ah, que desgraçado, quase que me matou. Legal, uma barreira. Sempre que tiver com arame faltando é porque dá pra você pular.
You're just an old fool, aren't you? Risking your own neck to shelter the rogue. Well, if your neck's no value to you, it's no value to me either. I'm off to a fear. Soldiers, abundance has fed its parasites for far too long. I think it's time we stop some of the leeching.
No! Stop! Listen to me! Let me...
If I don't step in, they'll kill him.
What a sun-damned fucking prick. How did you go all these years without fucking
I almost did a couple times. Lucky for him, he was out protecting himself. Enough talking. We gotta go save Scott.
Já?
Jack, you came. I thought that it was all over. Thank you.
I wasn't gonna let those thugs kill you, but I'd like to know what you're doing here. Why did you disappear?
I was missing abundance. I was hoping... Anyhow, that was silly. I'm sorry. He tried to torture me, you know, he wanted to know where to find
Que
me,
velho
but I didn't say
idiota,
anything.
cara.
I don't really understand how you ended up here. Anyway, let's get back. You're in bad shape. I can't figure out what Scott was doing in the desert with Alan. I better find some witnesses who saw what happened. Get to the bottom of it.